Good morning. Good morning to you all. This is Monday Fredson-cole again. One more day. Day 13 of my daily commitment to consistency and persistency. Now, I had gone to bed yesterday rather late. I think after 2 o'clock. 2:30 or so, and my fear was that I would not get up without an alarm at 5:30, because I usually don't use the alarm. But to my surprise, at about 5:25, my eyes were open. I looked at the clock and it was 5:25. Just then my wife had rolled over and her warm body was against me, and I thought in my mind, oh, you can rest just a few more minutes. And I resisted that. So my first lesson getting out of bed is that for anything to occur, you must first overcome the resistance of your mind. I got out of bed, and it was pretty much routine. Put on a set of jogs and sneakers, and off I go. But along the way, my body seems a little stiffer than usual. And I was thinking that, hey, I should be getting used to this along this way. And it dawned on me that, hey, I had sipped a couple of, I believe it's Cinzano, and I think it is proven definitely that alcohol would have a negative effect on the system. But I kept going, and at each time the obstacles, the mental obstacle that pops up in my mind at every point of the race, I could overcome them. I made it through. I made it all the way through, and as soon as I turned up my street, I made a dash for the gate. That was nice. To finish strong was a nice top off for the day. But as usual, throughout the race, for me, this is a time to reflect on what I know, on the knowledge I know, on the experience I've had in life, and to relate it to the things that the people would define as success. How would you relate your various experiences, knowledge, and skills to help you in reaching whatever you determine as success? One, it's clear to me you must first overcome the resistance of your mind. Then, of course, any significant goal you would have to break up into sizable, I would say daily sizable chunks that you could execute, preferably at a set time, consistently every day. And after a while, that consistency would lead you to what some people define as emotional stability. That is this back and forth mental argument where the mind is thinking that you should do something different and the body is doing something different, and there's this tug between the two. Do it this way, do it that way, do it this way, and one of them emerges as the winner. Well, if you do it consistently, then consistently you would be answering this you'll be attacking this mental obstacle in a consistent and persistent way, in which you become emotionally stable, mentally stable, in which you know that, hey, I'm just gonna keep putting my left foot after my right, left, right, until I get to my destination. That's the way you should handle all the goals. I'm just going to be doing them step by step until I get to my destination. That's it. Success really is very simple, and it is only because we don't make it a habit. I mean, what we make a habit are other things. People would do other non-productive things and make that a habit. For instance, somebody may get off work and consistently, as soon as they get off, they sit in the closest couch, pick up the remote and turn off the TV. That is the habit that they are into. It is not a productive habit. I'm not decrying it. It is their habit, but it in the end, it does not give you the sort of results that you say you are proud of. I am proud that I know all of what have happened in the US today. No, it's not something you can say you are proud of. You may use it from time to time, but you cannot define that unless you make that a profession. You can't define that as success. So pick the things that you would define as success. Divide it up into reasonable daily chunks and then begin execution immediately. You don't have to wait, because along the way you can improve how you can get better. And that's all I've done. Along the way, I begin to look at how can I breathe in a way that helps me to do this better. Okay? What are some of the things that I could say to myself that helps me overcome the mental challenges, the obstacles that are thrown automatically in front of me? How can I commit myself, make sure that the things I said I would do, I do, by just doing them? As Nike said, just do it. So those are things that you would have, and I have. I have been seeing the things that I added to my daily routine. I have been seeing results from them, and over the next, maybe after 30 days, I may be able to display some, maybe even sooner. But I have been seeing that commitment to consistency is paying off. Trust me, it is paying off. The only reason some are more successful than others is that they decide what their success would be. They figure out what they need to do, and they divide it up into a sizable chunk that they can handle one day at a time. No one is so strong that they can do what 1,000 men can do in 1 minute. So you got to figure that out. That, hey, whatever it is I define as success, I have to have a plan of executing it, and that plan, I have to figure out what my role is in it and what I should be doing daily to get to the destination that I want. It doesn't matter how big or how small it is. This is the formula for all success as we know it. If you need to build a company of 10,000, then how would you do that over a period of time? Obviously, you would not be doing it alone. You would have to get the initial set of people that can help you get to that scale up to that 10,000. And you would do your part, whatever your part is, one day at a time, step by step. And that is something every one of us would have to figure. Well, I am pleased that I was able to complete what I said I would do today, this morning. I mean, got out of the bed because health is important to me. And I have gone through that, and I would say with a pleasant voice, welcome. This is day 13 of my commitment to consistency. Cheers to everyone, and I wish everyone would have a commitment to a commitment that they can do on a daily basis until they get the results they want.